Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Power of Chaos, Joey the Passion. As I always say, I do appreciate you being here for the journey, and it has been a journey. So let's not waste any time. Let's just jump right into a match duel, and we will see exactly what Mr. Wheeler has in store for us today. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. We got the Panther Warrior, 4-star monster, 2000 attack, 1600 defense. As I've said multiple times throughout this series, if you have a non-tributed monster with over 1900 attack, it will come with a negative effect. This is one of them. This card cannot attack unless you offer one of your monsters on the field as a tribute. We have 2 Gemini Elves, so 4-star monster, 1900 attack, 900 defense. This is what I was just talking about, the pinnacle of the non-tributed monster without a negative effect. Love when I have this card, hate when my opponent has it. We got the Prevent Rat, 4-star monster, 500 attack, 2000 defense, so a really good shield for us. Got the Penguin Soldier, 2-star monster, 750 attack, 500 defense, with a flip effect of you can return up to 2 monster cards from the field to your owner's hand. And we have the Change of Heart, a staple of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. Select and control one opposing monster, regardless of position on the field until the end of your turn. So I'll go with the Prevent Rat in defense mode. If he wants to attack and take some life point damage, I'll be happy to see that. No need to risk any of my attackers just yet. Let's see what Mr. Wheeler does. Of course, it's the Kinetic Soldier deck. This is probably my, it's the hardest deck to deal with, so content-wise it makes for a good thing. And I do like the strategy element of this deck, so I am happy to see this deck in terms of testing my strategic ability, but this is a very tough deck to deal with, especially with Gravity Vine, and we really hope that is not Gravity Vine. So he did summon the Kinetic Soldier. He has 3 of these, I believe, in his deck, because the whole deck is centered around this card. It's a 3-star monster with 1350 attack, 1800 defense, with an effect of, when this card battles with a warrior-type monster, increase the attack and defense of this monster by 2,000 points, only during damage calculations. I bet that is Gravity Vine, but we have to try and play like it's not. Because he's a warrior, I really can't summon the card that we just got, which is the Goblin Attack Force. 4-star monster, 2300 attack, 0 defense. So like I just said, over 1900 attack, negative effect. This is one of them. When this card attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. This position cannot be changed during your next turn. So can't summon a warrior, so we don't want Kinetic Soldier's effect to activate. So let's summon a Gemini Elf here, as it's a spellcaster. And let's hope that's not Gravity Vine. But like I said, I am pretty sure that's Gravity Vine. No, okay. Not Gravity Vine, and we got rid of 1 Kinetic Soldier. So as long as he can't bring it back to life, that's a pretty good win for us. I should try to bring it back to life if I can get a card, just to get it off of his... He's bringing it back? He's bringing it back. I speak too soon sometimes, you know? What are you going to do? Metamorph? Is that card Metamorph? It is Metamorph. Alright, so this actually makes a lot of sense, unfortunately. So we will lose our Gemini Elf as a result. Any monster, though? Yeah, another Kinetic Soldier. Okay, fun. Alright, well, at least it's not Gravity Vine. At least it's not the DNA Surgery. So what did he do? He played Metamorph, which is a trap card where after activation, this card is used to equip a face-up monster. The monster equipped with this card increases its attack and defense by 300 points. When attacking with a monster equipped with this card, you can further increase the attack by the amount equal to half the attack of your target. And to get the Kinetic Soldier back on the field, he did play the Premature Burial, which is pay 800 life points, select 1 monster card from your graveyard, special summon it on the field in face-up attack position, and equip it with this card. When this card is destroyed, the monster is also destroyed. We did just get the Mystical Space Typhoon, so counter magic card, destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field. I have a decision to make here. I am obviously going to summon my other Gemini Elf to get rid of one of the Kinetic Soldiers. The question is, do I want to use the Mystical Space Typhoon to get rid of this Premature Burial, instantly destroying this other Kinetic Soldier? Or do I want to save the Mystical Space Typhoon for when he probably eventually does get Gravity Vine on the field? I think I'm going to save it. I don't know if that's the correct move here. You guys can let me know in the comments, but I'm only going to target 1 Kinetic Soldier this turn. and hope that he doesn't have a way to protect his other one. I believe this deck also has Call of the Haunted. It has Monster Reborn for sure. So even getting rid of the Kinetic Soldier isn't a guarantee that it won't be back. So saving my Mystical Space Typhoon for, again, when he probably eventually gets Gravity Vine on the field is more important. Okay, that stinks. Now I might need to use the Mystical Space Typhoon regardless, so. And a Giant Rat. Okay, so he summoned the Giant Rat, which is a 4-star monster with 1400 attack and 1450 defense, with an effect of when this card is sent to the graveyard as a result of battle, you may select one Earth monster with an attack of 1500 or less from your deck and special summon it on the field. No tribute is required for level 5 or higher monsters. And he also played United We Stand, which is a really good card that we have seen us have and win multiple games through. For every face-up monster you control, increase the attack and defense of the equipped monster by 800 points. We just got a Karate Man, which is a 3-star monster with 1000 attack, 1000 defense, with an effect of once per turn, the original attack of this card can be doubled. When this effect is applied, this card is immediately destroyed at the end of the turn. So, Kinetic Soldier at 2950. I can use the Mystical Space Typhoon to get rid of it. I will have to, because Karate Man is a warrior, summon the Panther Warrior and sacrifice my Beast and my Prevent Rat to get rid of the Kinetic Soldier, which is worth it. Or I can use the Penguin Soldier to return the Kinetic Soldier to his hand, instantly killing the United We Stand, and then we just wait for him to re-summon the Kinetic Soldier, and I can deal with it that way. I think that's the move, so that I don't have to sacrifice my Prevent Rat just yet. So I think we're going to use the, again, let me know in the comments if you think I'm making the correct strategy moves here. I think we'll go with the Penguin Soldier route. Obviously, this doesn't get rid of the Kinetic Soldier, but it does allow us to get rid of the United We Stand attached to it. So let's see what he does here. Perfect. He went after the Penguin Soldier first, which means I won't lose my Prevent Rat. And that's what I was hoping for. We'll return the Kinetic Soldier. We'll return the Giant Rat. And he did summon for this turn, so he can't summon again. He is playing a card face down. That could be Gravity Vine, could be DNA Surgery. Let's see. Okay. We just got Kiko the Ghost Destroyer, 4-star monster, 1800 attack, 700 defense, with a really good effect of each time this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, you can remove up to 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard from play. In addition, as long as this card remains face up in the field, your opponent cannot remove any cards in either graveyard from play. I do need to remove from play, but I think I need to hold Kiko because I want him to play the Kinetic Soldier in attack mode this upcoming turn. If I play Kiko now, he's just going to put the Kinetic Soldier in defense mode, which then I can't break through with only 800 attack. I could always use Panther Warrior for that, but I think we'll go Goblin Attack Force. And we will use the Goblin Attack Force to get rid of this Giant Rat. Let's see what he brings back. That's the 3rd Kinetic Soldier. All right, so at least we know all 3 are in play now. We have 1 in the graveyard, 1 in his hand, and he brought back the other one into onto the field. So all 3 are in play. Just got to get rid of him now. So that will put the Goblin Attack Force into defense mode. Curious what that face down card is too, since he didn't activate it. Okay, we'll lose our Goblin Attack Force, but will he summon the other one? He's playing in defense mode. I'm wondering if that even is the Kinetic Soldier. We got a Rock Spirit, 4-star monster with 1700 attack and 1000 defense. With an effect of, this monster can only be special summoned by removing 1 Earth monster in your graveyard from play. Increase the attack of this monster by 300 points during your opponent's battle phase. Okay. I could try, if it's not... It's probably the Kinetic Soldier, right? Which means I should probably just get Panther Warrior on the field now to try to deal with it. Yeah. So let's special summon the Rock Spirit. We'll remove one of the Gem and Elves from play. Sad to see the Gem and Elf go away, but gotta get it on the field. I will summon the Panther Warrior with the thought that this is the other Kinetic Soldier. And we'll use the Rock Soldier, or Rock Spirit rather, to get rid of this Kinetic Soldier. And then again, I'm hoping this is, because I am about to sacrifice one of my monsters. I will sacrifice my Prevent Rat now. Good, perfect, okay. All 3 Kinetic Soldiers are in the graveyard. That is really, really good. This deck is nothing without the Kinetic Soldiers. Obviously, he can bring them back with Call of the Haunted and Monster Reborn, so we do have to avoid that. But we're in a really good spot with all 3 of them being in the graveyard. So 4,500 life points for him, 7,050 for us. If he does get Gravity Vine, I can deal with it with the Mystical Space Typhoon, as long as he doesn't have Magic Jammer or something. Okay, got Tribute to the Doom, one of my all-time favorite cards. If you've been following this series, this card once helped me win a tournament. Discard 1 card from your hand to the graveyard to destroy 1 monster card on the field, regardless of its position. Let's summon Kiko the Ghost Destroyer now. I do want to try to start removing those Kinetic Soldiers from play so that he cannot bring them back. We will use the Rock Spirit to hopefully get rid of whatever this is. Okay, it's another Giant Rat, so let's see what he brings in its place. He's summoning a Hibiscus Knight, which is a 3-star monster with 1,000 attack, 700 defense, with an effect of this monster can attack twice during the same battle phase. And now we will use Kiko to get rid of this Hibiscus Knight, which deals life point damage, which means I can remove from play. So very happy to do so. We will 100% choose 2 of those Kinetic Soldiers. And yeah, we can get rid of the 3rd one. We are golden. There's pretty much nothing we can do. We'll just use Panther Warrior too. Let's deal the life point damage. That's going to bring him down to 1,700, so maybe we can win in this upcoming turn even. He didn't activate any of those 2 cards in the back too, so I'm not sure what they are. Maybe one's a Metal Morph. Could be DNA Surgery, but I think he would just activate that if that's the case. And another card face down. Okay. Alright, got the Monster Reborn. So I got a staple of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. Select 1 monster card from either your opponent's or your own graveyard and place it on the field under your control and attack or defense position. This is considered a special summon. I am worried that one of these is a Magic Jammer, so I am just going to use the Tribute to the Doom now. I will get rid of my own Change of Heart to hopefully destroy whatever this is. It is Magic Jammer. Perfect. I wanted this to be Magic Jammer. He's getting rid of his own Mystical Space Typhoon so that I can activate Mystical Space Typhoon myself if that is Gravity Vine. But let's go Monster Reborn. I am going to take his Kinetic Soldier now just in case it is Gravity Vine. For some reason, I can't break through. We can at least use his own Kinetic Soldier. We'll summon this Karate Man as well in attack mode. And let's try to break through here. Let's see. It is Gravity Vine. Perfect.
Just kidding. I activate my trap.
Okay, I was waiting for that, basically. We will activate Mystical Space Typhoon since it's a counter magic card. We can use it right from our hand. Don't need it on the field or anything of that nature. Don't have to worry about the Gravity Vine either. Okay, it is a 4-star Ladybug of Doom, so I am happy I took his Kinetic Soldier now. Very, very happy I took his Kinetic Soldier. So 4-star Ladybug of Doom is a 3-star monster with 800 attack, 1200 defense, with a defect of destroy all face-up level 4 monsters on your opponent's side of the field. So I lose 2 of my monsters, but it's perfectly okay because we can use the Karate Man to attack his life points directly. And as I always say, if you have the opportunity to finish off your opponent with his or her own monster, you take it. Kinetic Soldier for the win. That was a really good duel. That required me a lot to think about strategy and get rid of those 3 Kinetic Soldiers as fast as we could. And I'm glad I saved the Mystical Space Typhoon, like I said in the beginning, just in case Gravity Vine came on the field. So I think I played that game pretty flawlessly. Let's see if I can do the same in Game 2. So what do we got? We got the Roku, which is a spell card where during your turn you can reduce the attack of one monster by half and add that amount to the attack of another monster on the field. We have Share the Pain, which is a spell card where offer one monster on the side of your field as tribute. Your opponent must select one monster on his or her side of the field and offer it as a tribute. We have the Giant Red Snake, which is a 4-star monster with 1800 attack, 800 defense. We have Kiko the Ghost Destroyer again, we have the Rock Spirit again, and we have the Harpy's Brother, which is a 4-star monster with 1800 attack and 600 defense. So we'll go with Harpy's Brother in attack mode, and I'll just put the Oroku down as kind of like a bluff. If he wants to destroy something, he can destroy that. I won't feel so bad to see that go. I need to hold on to share the pain just in case I can't deal with one of the kinetic soldiers, so that's what we'll do there. Let's see, though. It's all going to become down to, does he get DNA Surgery, Gravity Vine, and Kinetic Soldier on the field? Even 2 of the 3 is going to be hard to deal with, so let's see. Okay, well, I don't think that's Gravity Vine at the least. We just got another Kiko the Ghost Destroyer. I'll summon the Giant Red Snake now. There's no monsters in the graveyard to remove from play currently. We don't know what this monster is down here, so Giant Red Snake to attack this fate. It is a Kinetic Soldier. Should I just share the paint it? Should I just share the paint it? Thinking. It's probably worth it. Yes. Okay, we are just going to use share the pain. I don't want to deal with this thing. I will offer my Harpy Brother as a tribute. Magic Jammer. So it is. Oh, Imperial Order. Okay, even worse. Imperial Order is a trap card, continuous trap card, where as long as this card remains face up on the field, negate the effects of all spell cards. Pay 700 life points during each of your standby phases. If you cannot, this card is destroyed. We, spoilers, just got this card ourselves. It is a very, very good card. I'm hoping he's not willing to pay the 700 life points, because I need to be able to activate spell cards to deal with this deck. Let's see. He is paying his life points. Okay. And we're dealing with a Goblin Attack Force now. Not attacking, though, so interesting move. Oh, we did just draw a Dimensional Warrior. Should I use it? It's probably worth it. I don't like having that Kinetic Soldier on the field. So, Dimensional Warrior, 4-star monster with 1200 attack, 1000 defense. With an effective, when this card attacks or is attacked, both this card and the opposing monster are removed from play and cannot return during the current duel. I think I'm going to go for that. I can't deal with the Goblin Attack Force anyways. So, yeah, let's summon the Dimensional Warrior. This will get rid of that Kinetic Soldier, remove it from play, so I don't have to worry about him bringing it back through Monster Reborn or anything like that. I am going to eat a ton of life point damage as it's a Warrior type versus that. That brings me down to 5,400, but I do think it was worth the trade. I'm curious if he is going to attack with the Goblin Attack Force or not. Okay, good. He's not. He is getting rid of the Imperial Order. Copycat's not a card I want to see, but it is what it is. Will he attack? No, he's not. Okay. Copycat, 1-star monster, 0 attack, 0 defense, but the effect of when this card is summoned, including special summon, it adopts the original attack and defense of one opponent's monster. Can't wait to have this card ourselves. And we just got our own Goblin Attack Force. Do I make the trade? Do I just make the trade on everything? Leave myself open. I could use the Oroku too. I'm thinking here. I think I am going to make the trade. At least I am going to make the trade on the Goblin Attack Force. It's a matter of, do I make the trade with the Giant Red Snake and hold on to the Oroku? I think I will. So I am going to leave myself wide open for life point damage this upcoming turn, but I think it's worth it. So Goblin Attack Force to attack Goblin Attack Force. We'll get rid of both of them. And Giant Red Snake to attack the Copycat. We'll get rid of both of those. Again, I am wide open for an attack this upcoming turn, but I think it's worth it. I will take the life point hit. I think holding to that Oroku is important too. Okay, here comes another Kinetic Soldier, so we'll have to get rid of this one. We do have Kiko the Ghost Destroyer, so that's good. So we're down to 4,050. No spell or trap cards on the field, so I should be able to get rid of this at the very least. Just got our own Gemini Elf, so I think Gemini Elf is the move to go here. And now that Goblin Attack Force is in the graveyard, I can special summon the Rock Spirit. So we'll remove the Goblin Attack Force from play. Get the Rock Spirit on the field. And now we can deal some big life point damage ourselves. So Rock Spirit to attack the Kinetic Soldier. That's 2 out of 3 done. Of course, this one's in the graveyard though, so it can be brought back. And the Gemini Elf to attack him directly. And that brings him down to 5,050. We're at 4,050. Hopefully he's not able to bring that kinetic soldier back. Copycat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He can't destroy either one of my monsters, though, because Rock Spirit's effect is going to bring its attack up to 2,000. So, yeah. But I will have to make the trade, unfortunately. Got Call of the Haunted. That's a continuous trap card where select one monster from your graveyard, a special summon, and face-up attack position. When this card is destroyed or removed from the field, the summon monster is destroyed. The summon monster is destroyed. This card is also destroyed. So we'll throw that down. I will summon Kiko the Ghost Destroyer. I could use the Roroku here, but I don't think it's necessarily worth it. So we'll just make the trade. Gemnail for Copycat. Again, I think that's a worthwhile trade to get the life point damage directly. Kiko the Ghost Destroyer. And this will allow us to get rid of the second Kinetic Soldier. So he does only have one more that he can play. Very happy about that. Both of these games we've been able to get rid of the Kinetic Soldiers relatively fast. So we'll take one Kinetic Soldier and we'll take one Copycat. Goblin Attack Force is hard to deal with when he plays it, but it also has to go into... I just ended my turn without attacking. That was dumb. So I didn't play this game flawlessly. I don't know why I didn't attack with my Rock Spirit. Wasn't thinking clearly. He summoned a Morokutai, which is a 3-star monster, 900 attack, 900 defense, with an effect of the effect of this card can only be applied during your opponent's turn. When your opponent activates a spell card, offer this face-up card as a tribute to negate the activation of the spell card. So 3250 for him. Got a Magical Cylinders, really good trap card. Negate the attack of one of your opponent's monsters and inflict direct damage equal to the attacking monster attack your opponent's life points. Let's summon the other Kiko the Ghost Destroyer. And that should be good there. So we'll use Kiko here to attack this Morokutai. Super happy not to see Gravity Vine or DNA Surgery come out, because that's good. And we will get the win here, but yeah, let's just get rid of these two as part of the process. Delaying the duel, so maybe I should have reversed that order, and it doesn't really matter. I would have had to use all my monsters anyways to attack, so... Alright, only flawless, I think, strategy-wise first game. You guys can let me know if you agree. Obviously, for some reason, I didn't attack last turn with the Rock Spirit, so not a flawless second game, but I think we played pretty good overall. I'm happy with the results besides that one just dumb error that I made. So, hoping for 3 new cards here. Let's see what we got, or at least something good. Okay, 3 new cards. Very happy. And this is a good card in general. So I think that will be seeing our deck. But let's take a look. Very, very happy that we won 3 new cards. All right, so what did we win? Well, we got the Gift of the Mystical Elf, which is a trap card where increase your life points by 300 points for each monster on the field regardless of position. Kind of pointless, in my opinion. And we also got the Hysteric Fairy, which is a 4-star monster with 1800 attack, 500 defense, with an effect of offer 2 monsters on your side of the field as a tribute to increase your life points by 1000 points. Monsters used as a tribute summon or that are offered as tributes due to other cards are excluded. So that's not a good effect, but the 1800 attack I am interested in. So we will throw that into the deck. And we also got the Amazon Archer, which is a 4-star monster with 1400 attack and 1000 defense, with an effect of offer 2 monsters on your side of the field as tribute to inflict 1200 points of direct damage to your opponent's life points. Monsters used as tribute, summons, or offered as tributes due to other cards' effects are excluded. So kind of funny that Amazon Archer is basically the same thing as Historic Fairy, except the exception being this is life point damage at 1200 and this is life point increase at 1000. So yeah, we're not obviously adding this because it's only 1400 attack. I'm not going to remove any cards from the deck either too. I thought about this a little bit past the point. I think we can go up to 50 cards really, and that will kind of be our limit. Anything over 50 is, you're never going to get the cards you want. So maybe even 45 will be our cap depending on what we get and what we don't get. But I like the cards we have in our deck, so I'm not going to touch anything currently. And let's take a look at where we're at with the card list. So 174 out of 350 cards required for 49.7%, almost at 50%, guys. So anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, consider liking, commenting, subscribing, all that fun stuff, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I just really do appreciate you being here. And until the next episode, later.